So Smite has released their newest god, Charon, the Ferryman. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing his abilities and how I feel about the god. It's also to note that I really don't play Smite competitively, I just do casual conquest and arena games, so take my opinion of the god with a grain of salt. Without further ado, let's get straight into Charon's kit. So first things first, Charon is a guardian with ranged attacks. His passive is called Ferryman of Souls. Whenever Charon is in range when a friendly lane minion or jungle monster dies, a coin is dropped. Once collected, Charon gains 1 piece of gold and a soul stack. When Charon returns to base, each soul stack he gets gives him a permanent 2 HP for the rest of the game. There is a stack limit of 20, so you definitely need a couple of trips back to your base to fully stack up this passive, which gives you in total 350 extra HP. This passive I think is pretty decent, however I think it kind of falls very late game, since sure you do have your extra HP, but the only other benefit you really gain from this passive is the gold, and once you're late game and have all your items, it comes really kind of not good.
Charon's first ability is called Spectral Surge.
It is a line projectile that damages and slows and stops at the first enemy god hit. When hitting an enemy god, it creates a small AoE that damages and silences them for 1 second. Also, gods that are in the AoE will leave behind a trail that damages and slows whenever it is walked on. This ability is definitely a good harassment tool just to apply the silence and slows, and is pretty much Chiron's only way of wave clear. Charon's second ability is called Damnation. Charon damages all enemies in an AoE circle and marks them for 3 seconds. During this duration, all enemy gods that are marked will have their attack speed reduced by 30% and are revealed. Additionally, anytime that an ally or a Charon that hits the marked target, they'll gain a shield. This shield will have a base health and 3% of Charon's max HP, stacking up to 15% of Charon's max HP. It's also important to note that subsequent shields only gain 20% of the original value. This ability is very good in my opinion, and it's definitely very interesting since it's a very active ability where not only you have to cast it, but also you and your allies had to do something to gain the benefit of the ability. Charon's third ability is called Swift Voyage. During this ability, Charon speeds up on his boat and becomes immune to slows and knockups. Any enemy god that's caught in Charon's way are rooted for 0.5 seconds, and if they are directly in front of Charon, they will be rooted for 1 second. This ability is an okay-ish movement ability since it does reduce your turning radius a little bit. However, definitely good to lock down a target or definitely make the enemy team question if they want to engage on you, because if so, they may get rooted instead. Charon's ultimate is called Summon Sphinx. During the cast time of this ultimate, Charon becomes CC immune, and this range of this ability is global. Once an enemy god is hit with this ultimate at max rank, they'll become feared for 1.2 seconds. If any allied gods are hit with this ultimate, they'll gain up to a maximum of 40 protections for 3 seconds. Additionally, if Charon or his allies are directly behind of this ultimate, they'll gain 40% movement speed. This ultimate is definitely a good way to either start a team fight or end a team fight. With the whole movement speed, gain protections, and fearing enemies, it's definitely a really good disruptive ult. And definitely if you're feeling very adventurous and going full damage Charon, it is very satisfying if you can definitely hit a snipe with this ultimate. Overall, I think Charon's a very fun and unique god. He's definitely really good at disrupting the enemy team with all his CC, and his abilities help his team engage in a fight. My personal favorite thing about Charon's kit is Damnation. I think it's a very unique interactive ability that gives you and your allies a pretty good benefit. But that's going to wrap up today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If so, please hit that like button. And if you're new at all to the channel, hitting that subscribe button would be very appreciated. But that'll be it. See ya.